Alright, another day. Another horrific pile of garbage to break up. I'm not entirely sure what the minimum payment is. Let me cover that. Oh yes, I was going to change up another one of these. I like working over my bed. There we go. It's pointless, but I like it. 3 more messages. Mom and Pop. Alright. Kit's in there as well, yeah. It's 100% a Firefly reference. Not Firefly, Futurama. Okay, someone's telling me that, thinks it's bad. I know that, thank you very much. And then, yeah. Alright, let's have a look at this shift. Not really much left of this one, is there? I like the look at this tanker though. 18 million, has the level 5. Let's get salvaging it. Chances are I'm going to explode in the first 30 seconds. Oh, that's a pretty looking ship. Look at that. Oh, are these out of Belgians? Best way of calling them? Out of sections anyway. Hey, I can cut that. Excellent. A little bit testy on the old so ow, 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 that's a great start. Oh well. Effort 2. This is probably how you're supposed to do it. I was going for a slightly more neat version. What this thing's worth. Iron ring. Alright, let's get the other parts of this iron ring off while we're here.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Let's blast this bit off as well. Okay, that's nice. Let's get rid of that. Good use of tethers here. Try that. Before I float off into space. Right, how do we detach these giant fuel tanks? There for the barge. Alright, so we got this thing here. That's not too bad actually. I thought that would be a lot harder. Probably another one on the other side, but yeah. Any more connections down here? Or are you free to fly? One way to find out, isn't there? Yeah, it looks like that's still connected by these things. Is there something hiding in here? Got that. Oh, cut, that looks it. It's a pod clamp. Hmm. Ah, no, that's free. That's that. I have to just go in and pump that, knock that one out as well. Yeah, it just needed pushing out, that's all. You follow that one down? Not that this worries me slightly.
Salvage accepted.
Lovely 400,000 each. Are you clear? You are clear. What? Okay. Yoink.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
And the pod clamps cast worth a bit as well. Alright, this is all for the processor, so let's start chopping this off.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
Looks like I've already taken one of those off. Alright. How pressurized is this thing? Completely. Oh, we've done a good job on the outside. What's back here? This is the engine for thruster components, so...
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That one hadn't quite make it down. Okay.
Salvage secured.
There we go. Goal 1 complete. Right, what is this here? High gain antenna. And an amplifier. Let's send them down separately and see what we get. Looks like I don't need to actually use a tether for that. Bit cheaper.
Warning. Oxygen low.
I'm gonna have to.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Say I like the new ships are a lot better. They've
Salvage deposit secured.
they've definitely improved the look of them. The original ones were a little bit samey and boxy. But yeah, it was early access. That's what early access is for.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright. At some point I'm going to get to one of these that I'm going to have to pull apart. Using the hedgehogs. That's all nanocarbon. Is this separated now? The answer is no. No, it is not. What's my cut grade? There must be some way of disassembling this on the inside. I'm nearly done separating the front and back sections. I want to kind of leave that intact for now. Right, do we have access to this rear section? Am I going to have to cut my way in? It's a processor panel. Interesting. Bit of a puzzle just getting into this thing. Definitely a multiple ship. I like how it's now saying danger. Whoa! Ow.
For best results, be sure to send your helmet to a certified Lynx repair center.
Should probably go get that patch kit, eh?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Oh, I can see my life force getting sucked out. That's what the danger was. It was still pressurized. Guess what? It's not pressurized and that could have been a lot worse. Alright. On the plus side, I've now got access to the rear section. It's like this entire section looks like it'd just pop off if I...
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left. We were out.
If it just slid off back that way, the whole thing would come off in one go. Okay, let's go have a look at the back. At least I should get that out. And the ships. The forward section's now the rear section's depressurized anyway. See. It looks like I was off angle when I did that. Otherwise that would have been messy. And this is aluminium. This is all for the furnace. Let's get these cut and let's get this thing apart. Let's strip out the engine. This is all around the reactor, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the reactor. That's like 12 million for the positioning. Okay, I thought there might have been 2 of them there. Obviously, this is the safe zone. Just gonna start popping this thing apart quite nicely. Remember that it's just still quite weak. Was I able to pull the front bit off? No, it's kind of hooked on. I never expected that. What's holding you in place? I want a couple up here.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
You better? Get the lights off. Sure, Low Range will be in here to tell me about them soon.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited.
That's an airlock. That's worth a fair chunk. If you can take it off without cutting it off. A little bit worried that's going to go off on its own magical journey somewhere. Let's tether that back down. Not been much of this ship left unpressurized.
Not much left of this ship, Cutter. About 1 minute remaining.
Do not crack.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
It's a fairly chunky bit. Let's get that in there like that. Definitely hitting the bits that are too big for my tether. Well, too out of tether. What's holding this thing? Okay, a couple of bits in here.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright. Should mean we have a nice easy run for the next time. Good enough atmosphere regulated, that's not too bad. Got a bunch of other stuff. 5 million. All you want out of life, isn't it, really? Yeah, if I could make 5 million, I'd be really happy. And another shift.
Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
Yeah. Okay, right, we're nearly below 200 million. Important steps. Well, 1.2 billion. There we go, nice range increase on that. Yeah, today should be the day we break the 1.2 billion. Optimism. We still got huge amounts of value to pull off this thing. Raffles at 94. That's being pulled in. Goes in there as well.
Deposit accepted. Processing.
Alright, let's go get some more tethers. I should have done that at the start. Wasted seconds of my shift. Oh yeah, I destroyed a light.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. Thank you.
Tethers restored. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Right, that's all for the processor. Don't think there's anything in there that's worth saving, but we'll have a look as it goes past. That would have been embarrassing. That's 1.2 million. That's a good chunk of the remaining cost. Let's have a bit of a look inside there before it disappears in. Oh, the rest of that can all disappear. That's fine. This is an incredibly dangerous place to be. Why did I think this is a good idea? What? Oh, there we go. Nearly got gravitated in. Whew. you hold on by anything? Looks like you are. There's something underneath this that's holding you together, isn't there? Oh no, you're just a massive chunk. Alright. Into the processor with you. What's this? Battery pack. Processor for you. Try not to chunk up my processors too much, I like to spread them around.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
As I said, this is always going to be a good shift. Look at this. Storage bin. Right, I'm gonna have to cut the base off this, I think. There you go, that'll make life easier. So now we've got our way into the side.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Rebuilding the world by salvaging the old one. Ow, face. That's not the worst I've done to my face this day.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Right, out you come. Okay. Fuel pipe.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
We've successfully chopped this bit up. Keep coming out the top of the ship, that's the only annoying bit. Let's chop this bit out.
Account credit applied.
Okay, can we shift this now? Or is all this considered connected? Alright, that's disconnected from that. So phone is bound for you. Waste a few tethers, obviously. Excellent. This bit now. Is this free? Was this bit free? This bit doesn't look to be connected to anything, so let's try attaching that to the back wall. Ah, look at that, sliding off beautifully. Cancel the tether, now it's free.
Material deposited.
Oh, the computer's done one there. Oh dear. That's an expensive mistake. Right, that's free. Into there. Right. Airlock is round the other side. Ooh, just like a piece of metal to the face. This is supposedly the airlock.
Accepted. Credits transferred. Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically probable.
Alright, we'll go get some oxygen. Thank you very much, Betty. Is it Betty? Let's do it with that one. Oxygen. Push the fuel. Alright, so. This entire front bit is pressurized. However, this is the cockpit by the looks of it. This is where the guy flies it from. So it would make sense there's a way in. Around here somewhere. Of course, this is sci-fi ship design. Makes sense, does not come into this much. It's all nanocarbon, I can't cut into that. That's aluminium, but it is danger. Oh, there's the airlock. There we go.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, where is the depressurization?
Air pressure level increasing.
That's the opposite of what I wanted to do.
Pressure level decreasing.
What I want to do when I'm in here. Oh dear, something horrible's happening to the structural supports. Who's going to stop this madman? Ow. Face. Right, that's all for the furnace, thankfully. Makes life a bit easier. That's got quite a bit of glass on it, so that's good. Okay, now we've got a nice way in and out. This whole thing here for the processor, once I've taken out all its very expensive internals.
There's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. Weaver out.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get free by the end of this.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright. Do you mean the only person who can stop this is... Yeah, see, let's get that bit off. That's all nanocarbon. Tweak that direction.
Registered. Transferring credits. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
At least they make their ships with these wonderfully obvious kind of apart points. Well, that side bit came off a bit neatly, didn't it?
To account.
Alright,
Deposit accepted.
let's have a look inside. Don't think we got that much. Let's just blow that up. Let's see what was left of the valuable stuff.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
You can spend vessels just confuse them with Elon Musk.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Nearly missed my airlock. That would have been upsetting. Don't fly in there, you numpty. What's this? Furnace. Alright. Okay. I think it's mostly the big stuff left now.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
It's been a fun one to break apart, this. They're still pressurized on that side, apparently. I'm entirely sure I'm going to get these out of here without slicing and dicing. Actually not even sure I'm going to get myself out of here now.
There's 1 minute left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
That compartment in there is all pressurized. Be a shame if some of those two.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping.
Got more than 30 seconds of oxygen, it's fine. Hello, insides. Three, two, one. Yeah, I destroyed a few chunks of stuff there. Not too bad though. I know they hoped. I'm below 1.2 million stuff. I'm just going to have to use my cat. I completely forgot to feed you again, didn't I? It's just grumpy cat. His routine's totally off. Okay. Ooh, rank 8. I'm a labourer.
Upgraded.
There's still 5 million to get out there, that's worth going again. Hopefully rank 8 has opened up a fair chunk of new stuff.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
New poster. New poster. The Atlas roustabout. And there's 500,000 off me. Underreacting. Process. Yeah, process fair chunk of stuff.
Cutter, I want to tell you, I'm mighty impressed by you. Remind me of me when I started. All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Had big dreams of hitting the rails back then. Bought myself one of them classic armadillo rigs. Named the old girl Beulah, after my mother. Told you about my bad revive a while back. Another case of me and technology not getting on, I guess. Bottom line is, this body just ain't fit for flying no more. So, I want to give Beulah to you, Cutter. She ain't in the best of shape, but she'll do good by you. Hell, even even a few places around the village that'll fit her out for gate travel. If you're so inclined. Anyway, that's it. She'll do more for you than me now. I'm just happy she's gonna be with somebody that truly appreciates her. We're out.
What's this new ship of mine then? Not creepy at all. Alright. Let's get in there and get this thing split apart.
Morning, crew. Let's hit them salvage goals.
Yeah, hey, Weaver, do you know when this administrator gets here?
Should be here any day now. But remember, no need to worry.
Thanks.
Kai, you good?
Yeah. Nervous, you know. I really can't lose this job.
Whoa, slow down there.
They always let go of the screw-ups first, right?
We all screw up, Kai.
Just work careful. Avoid any major accidents. You'll be golden.
Yeah. I just need to keep my head down.
Like how he says major accidents. He's met me, hasn't he? I mean, how often is Kai dying if I'm not considered a screw up? Alright, what else we got down here? Data drive. So it's quite often worth just cutting all these bits out. You've got loads of loose pieces of metal. That gets a bit easier. Strength upgrade already making self known. The only thing with the strength upgrade, you got to be more careful not to smash yourself in the face with everything.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
I did accidentally detach that last one to the... Oh, I did. That was still held together by this, I think. Oop, there's a valuable power cell there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Just check it again on the underside of that one. That's fine. Let's say goodbye to that one. Attach that one to that one. That will keep certain members of the audience happy.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Alright, let's get this stupid thing off the front. I think if I get this thing free, that'll free that big bit of, what do you call it, nanocarbon at the front. This should be the only thing holding all this on. But now that, if I attach that to the hab, should should pull off in that direction.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Right. Let's check inside here. Yeah, there's another one that's still attached. That's my tether because I messed that up. All this is for the processor, so I don't need to take anything else off, I don't think. Alright. Let's start loading that processor up, shall we? It's probably going to use up all my tethers. Yep, I know. If I get these firing off, that's at least bringing some cash in. While I go get some other tethers.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
One tether left, I should really go. Oh no, another light destroyed. I will live with myself. Alright, is there anything in here that's worth it? Or is this joining the rush into the processor?
Raw material accepted.
Right, that's also for the processor. Then I've got a lovely little couple of airlocks here.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
I secured this one on all three sides. 4 sides. Yep. So there is a way of separating this from this, isn't there? I've not died yet today. I put a hole in my suit, but I managed to patch it up before it died. So overall, a very great big improvement. Not seeing any fuel tanks apart from the big ones on the outside, so it must have been drawing from those.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
I need to cut a bigger hole to get this. This is the last thing of value inside. But it is also doggedly inside. Burning these things off takes a little time.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
What did you just say to me? Did she just tell me not to do my job? Right, so they should all come apart now and into the furnace. I just remembered that was a thing.
Deposit accepted.
These are already freed up yesterday. There's another one in there. She's a bit jammed in at the moment, apparently.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright. How do we separate this bit off is the last question. It's mostly... Oh. It's already separated off that as well. Put that off into there. I did that and then immediately saw the bit I need to cut.
Cutter, your equipment durability is dropping. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to be dangling in the wind with busted tools. When you see it happening, head on back to the hab, use a repair kit to fix them up.
Registered. Transferring credit.
You separate this bit from here. This is something worth learning, I think. There's one there.
Salvage deposit.
Cutter, we got 5 minutes left till we call it a day. We were out.
I can't cut any of the nanocarbon.
Valuable object. Credit awarded.
Yeah. Are there any more of those? There are. Valuable airmark from less than valuable nanocard.
Salvage deposit. Applying credit to account.
Now, face.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Very close to 5.
Salvage deposit registered.
Okay. What's left of the ladder? It's probably not worth much. That's all for the furnace. One last check. I've got 3 minutes, so I'll have one last check to make sure there's nothing incredibly valuable in there. Nearly lost that. I mean, the ladders aren't incredibly valuable. It only takes a second. Yeah, look at that. I nearly lost all this equipment in here. Alright. Have an easy way of doing it. Whoa, that wasn't supposed to be tethered. Come on, I made a hole. Hey. Come on. Holding that on. Do you know what? We've only got 2 minutes left.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
That should still be enough to get me to the 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the grapple. It's at 75, and my heat gun's at 75.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Go on, in you go.
Material accepted.
Come on, get me to 5. Yep. And then the doors cost me that much. And when they burn up the other 2 things, that'll cost me some more stuff. Hey, I got an achievement for always finding my mark. What's that?
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up.
Is that the door? Is that the cockpit? I thought that went to the furnace ages ago. 50,000, just a couple of e-fuels. Ooh.
Your activity has dropped below nominal levels. Please return to work.
I've lost the impact. Yeah.
So, Cutter, I'll say one thing. You certainly ain't afraid of dying. You might want to try and keep your spares to a minimum if you want to pull yourself out of debt.
Yeah, the storage bin didn't go in. That's fluke.
Secured. Applying credit.
Oh. Wrong one. You can die fast in this game. Yeah, 1.6 million of nanocarbon. They're still pulled in 4 million. Good chunk of links tokens. Yeah, gotta get used to corporate script.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Hey there, Rook. Saw that you found an old data drive while you were salvaging. Now, I'm a bit of a tech head and a history nerd, so I love these things. They're uncensored info. Sometimes it's junk, but sometimes it's gold. Either way, it's a more genuine view of the colonies than what you see on the garbage news networks. I'm sending you a data recovery program. You'll see it on your HAB terminal. Soaking in solar radiation mangles up the data pretty bad, but you can usually pull 1 or 2 intact files. Hopefully it'll give you a better sense of the wider world. Warts and all. Have fun. Later, Rook.
Fees total. Yeah, how much success? 150,000 generate me. Ouch. Huh. Well, I got a velocity at least 20 meters a second just because I got hit by something that's probably moving that speed.
Please tell me I heard right, Rook. Weaver gave you his old armadillo? Oh, man! That's so lucky. I used to help my old man fix up beaters like that. I hear Weavers might not be in the best shape. Listen, I've got something that'll help get it ready to ride the rails. I'm transferring a diagnostic program to your terminal. Go ahead and boot it up.
Oh god, actual minigame. Alright.
Well, the first time you do a run on the rails, oh boy, you're gonna be miserable. I mean, it's real bad. You're gonna hit that first gate and get 50 G's. And that's, oh, well, it's a bit like putting your finger in an electrical mount. It's a jolt. But then the first accelerator comes, and the next one. And they come faster and faster. And you're gonna be hitting accelerator after accelerator, each one with 50 G's and another. And you're going fast, but really all you feel is that jolt, getting faster and faster. Now, some of us get used to the G's and become zeros, riding the rails, but some never do and have to find a way to handle it, or they wash out. I'm not sure how or when my body made the adjustment, but I can tell you I'm a real zero now. No, I'm never going back planet side. Don't think my body can take it.
Yeah, that sounds a bit nasty. Ship doctor.
Getting data now. Amazing. Oh, old girl was used for construction at some point. Whoa. Could maybe even be kitted out for salvage running one day. This program will identify what parts you need to fix her up. Don't pay too much attention to Shippy. That thing talks way too much. You can probably find everything you need just kicking around while salvaging. Bits and pieces that Lynx doesn't care much about. Oh, you could also rip parts out of other ship components. and ruin the salvage value, of course. Maybe don't tell Weaver if you're gonna do that. Can't wait to see what you do with this beauty. Good luck, Brooke.
Alright, so I've got a little submission. Yeah. Oh, good. Certification 8. Let's go have a look at what I can pick up this time. No, what's this one? Pull down. Anything that increases your speed is good. Those should be okay for a bit. Fuel capacity, brake, top speed. A bit of fuel capacity. Alright. Let's find ourselves a new ship. The Goddard is one of these new Atlas ones. Simple mackerel, another javelin. Hazard 5. Quasar thruster, reactor. It's got filters and circuits and wires. I should be able to find everything I need on there for the first bit. Got a good amount of tethers. Okay. All this is for the barge. How hard are they to disconnect? Now I'm assuming this also needs disconnection from the inside. How pressurized is she? She's fairly pressurized. I should probably look her way in. A light bank.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Not worth masses, but it's a bit better than Nous, isn't it?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright, let's find that airlock.
Credits deposited.
Ooh, look at those engines. Yeah, there's a couple more of those big frosty ones. I'm glad I learned how to use those. Let's get this thing depressurized first. Oh, it's unpowered. Now that's nasty. Okay, it says no smoking on the berth.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Ooh.
Valuable component lost. Penalty applied.
Look like valuable, it's just an access panel.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Alright, let's pull these side off as well. At least I know what I'm doing with these now. Is she gonna go in?
Transferring credits.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna get Bernie's face off in a minute, aren't I? One, two. Yeah, 500,000 is pretty much the $500,000 is the goal for this type of thing.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. Let's slice and dice these two off as well.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Let's have a look see in here. Yeah, exactly the same. I'm gonna have to do this quick.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
All out the way. Oh, I nearly got him without getting put set on fire. And the next cell is flushed. Alright. Is that thruster? I'm upside down. Right, one down, free to go.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh, I slightly missed that. Burny burn burn burn. Flush it. There we go. That's the one entire half flushed.
Warning. Oxygen.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking I needed some health as well before I did the next two. Home, don't set fire to home. God damn it. Oxygen, medkit.
Stabilizing.
Alright, popped that side. Which means I should be able to pull the fuel tanks out easily enough now. Into the processor U. Yep. Into the processor U. Looks like it always would make me nervous.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
U. The rest of this is all for the processor. Apart from a couple of lights.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Is this disconnected from the other side? Is the next question. Right, the push pad. I can probably disconnect the push pad now. I should have access in here.
Cutter, shift's got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count. Weaver out.
Alright, where's the other push pad? Can we access this from this side? Did I completely miss this? I can, okay. I'm just dumb. Ever. $250,000, not bad.
Applying credit.
Alright. Got enough time to pop one of these even if we don't.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Aim high. And flush the pipes. Ooh. Got enough to one last tether, which is all I need for this one.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Avoid damage to your tools by operating within recommended tolerances.
Probably didn't need that health hit.
Warning. Fire damage. Links recommend maintaining a safe distance from
Ooh.
Salvage accepted. Credits applied.
Put it the wrong side for the barge. It's fine. Did those engines make it down?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Looks like all the quasar turrets made it down. So, I'm out of tethers. We got a minute left. Let's see about opening this thing up now. Okay, so that was unpowered. Which means there's only one easy way into this ship. Knows what this is going to do, which is why I'm standing all the way up here. Okay, there's two front ones as well. Okay.
Alright, Cutter, wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Just below. I just scrapped out of the entire front compartment. Well, that was less useful. I didn't need batteries or anything like that to reconnect. You used to be able to get batteries. But no, that should at least be in.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Look, it's fine. I've got more than 18 seconds.
Cause damage to Link's equipment.
Are my links equipment? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Account credited.
I think he's telling me I'm equipment. Ah.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Yeah, selfish time clusters. Seen any wires, stuff like that, but I've only just about to get inside today. First up. First up, buy.
Out of tethers.
Yes, I just realised that, thanks. Thank you for reminding me.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your...
Tethers restored.
Let's make an early buck. Oh, one of those, is it?
Object accepted for processing.
Basically, you're just telling me I wasted a tether. Okay. Let's cut these side panels off. Get them flying into the air. Yep.
Accepted for processing.
You're actually gonna. There we go. I'm just looking at it, just picking up like one bit at a time. Alright. In you go. Right, back to the front of the ship. What else is in here that's worth stealing? Salvaging.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Intergalactic travel mustn't take that long, because there's barely any beds on these things. which tends to say you're only in them until you get to a station or a bigger ship. Could just be I'm salvaging up the tiny ones.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, orientate myself around. Now flying in. Let's cut these ones loose as well.
Processing object.
There's the fuel processor.
To account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Much safer to take the fuel tanks off first. Even if you do risk smashing yourself in the face with a fuel tank.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Yeah, they're worth like a whole pack of tethers.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
It's the process over you.
Account credit applied. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Oops. Keep forgetting that bit comes apart.
Deposit. Credits transferred.
Got this one loose as well. Get a lot of tethers going off in a sec. These are big chunky pieces of machinery, so don't start cutting nanocarbon. It's just going to be Tether City.
Tether supplies are dropping.
Alright.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oh no, I destroyed the light.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
So while I'm here,
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
I get some oxygen.
For your purchase.
Okay.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Tons of these. I've got a load of credits just sitting there waiting to go in. Alright, let's go in here and see what we got inside. Oh, thruster fuel. Plenty of thruster fuel. A secondary little science area next to the reactor.
Looks like
And a wire.
the armadillo. See if there's any more lying around in there.
Alright. Is this access to the crawl space? This is access to the crawl space. What's holding this together? There's one in there as well. That's the shell cracked. How are we doing outside? And on the other side. Looking good. Yeah, you can tell when stuff starts making it, can't you? I think I just vaporize entire panels, didn't know you could do that. The crawl space does sound like some sort of horrible 90s nightclub, doesn't it? And probably didn't need the 90s.
Cutter, the gear's getting low. It's gonna start fighting you if you don't head back to the hab and make some repairs.
It's fine, it's still like 80%. If your stuff starts failing 80%. Oh wait, I was about to say, I forgot who I was talking to then. Will you get in the goddamn...
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Cutter, if you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. Weaver out.
Oh, I'm rotating the whole thing. I probably don't be doing that. About to rank up though, that's good. Will you just get in that hole? Alright, what have we got in here? Another airlock to remove. I just hit. Oh, did I just breach it? I just breached this part of the hull, that's fine. That could have been a lot worse. Well, I freed an airlock anyway. Cheeky. Cheeky $250,000. Okay. Anything worthwhile keeping on you? No. Into the processor for you. Well, if you take £1 million worth of pellets on that one piece of nanocarbon. Do you have any O2 knocking around? Switch parts kit. Repair kit. No oxygen, unfortunately. Still at the point where it's worth coming back for this because I still haven't got the engine out. Unfriend Animals, the movie.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's make a break for the entrance.
Oxygen low. Note that oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
I get that braking next, I think. Physical speed is the next most important thing for me.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I do like when you got to this stage of the... It doesn't really look like a ship anymore, does it? And a bit of canopy knocking around.
Raw material deposited.
Oops, that was a filter. I might have wanted that at some point.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Just get some cheeky cheap salvage going. That filter just disappeared too.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Yeah, we can still make 12 million easily in the next shift by coming in and taking out that reactor. It is in a bit of a painful place though. What did I just bump into that was worth picking up? I've actually played Subnautica for my sins. It's on the list at some point. We'll leave the rest.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, slightly cooking myself there, it's fine. A lovely 6 million. Good shift. Rank 9.
License
Wonder what they give me at rank 9. Some horrible ships to destroy. Can how it rocks. Can how it rolls.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Alright, let's go talk to this person.
Hey, newbie. Hey. Just having a couple cold ones and thought I'd ask you something. You ever heard of karaoke? Karaoke? No? It's singing without words. Well, the original words. Anyway, it's a big thing back home. My daughter wants to be a singer one day. She's good, too. Believe it or not, I can belt out a tune. Hey, you think Lou can rig something up so we can do karaoke over comms? Clever ideas, that kid. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Gotta do it all over again tomorrow. Am I right? Good night, kiddo.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only piece...
Listen up, folks. Let me introduce you to Hal Rhodes. He's...
No need for introductions, Weaver. I know who you all are. Let's just get right into it. I know you don't love a middle manager like me coming in, making life hard. Yeah, I get it. See, I'm from people like you. Used to work the links yards around Ceres. Not shipbreaking, of course. Processing, which honestly is just as tough. Real back-breaking work.
Yep, we know processing can be just
Look, this is real simple. I hit my goals, and I'm out of your hair. But we all gotta pull the rope in the same direction. Get it? Cooperation. Cooperation. You scratch my back, and we'll all be done here in no time. Capisci? Okay then. I'm taking the day to settle in, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bright and early. Okay?
okay then.
This guy thinks he knows what back-breaking work is.
I'm telling ya. 1 week, tops.
Guy's gonna cooperate with the business end of my grapple.
Okay now. Remember, be on your best behavior. See y'all in the yard.
Alright. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Javelin heavy cargo. That looks good. Alright. Let's see if we can pump up some better speed. Let's repair them to begin with. Fuel capacity, brake capacity. Brake capacity sounds good. And then obviously better range. Oh, I can't take the key to the ship. Alright. We still got the had to take out that's 12 million, so.
Morning, folks. Starting the ship clock. Now.
Another day, another dent in the debt. Anyone want to race me?
You don't quit racing, you're gonna get yourself killed for real someday.
This is hell. Just wondering, how much time is spent chatting on average in a day here?
It's just the crew checking in with one another from time to time. No harm in that.
Well, as you know, the Lynx Employee Handbook says that avoiding chatter makes profits fatter.
Talking to each other is good for productivity, actually.
Well, we'll look at the performance reports later and see, I guess.
People are people. Doesn't mean we don't take our work seriously, Rhodes.
Steiner, right? No need to talk back.
Hey now, it's all good, right? Let's everybody just get back to work.
Fine. I'm out of here.
Good, good. You should all focus on your work.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Get rid of this thing just so it's not in the way. Okay. There we go, that is out of the way. Perfect. Tell me that big piece of chunk. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, nice easy extraction ahead.
Credits awarded. Salvage gold.
1.2 million credits. Right, that's for the processor. That's for the processor.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Yeah, we'll get 5 easily today.
Tether supplies dropping.
I know, but I shouldn't need too many more. This is all furnace work now.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
So we should have a nice easy shift actually. I'm just going to get back inside at the top one here.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Alright, let's just do for the door. That did not work as well as I was hoping. What if I fire that off? Does that get me anything? This will though. I knew there was something in here that's worthwhile. Salvaging the cargo. 39,000. Alright, the rest of this is all for the furnace, I think. Let's go get somewhere. There you go, that's a much better braking.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Heather's restored.
Material accepted. Credits assigned. Deposit accepted for processing.
There we go, rank 5.
All salvage goals have been met. Rewards maximized.
Yeah. Not gonna get anything else off this. Feeling a lot more control now. End that shift early. Only left 177,000 behind. And I got a few more links tokens. All the important stuff.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Okay. I should really check out my terminal. Cause I've got a few levels, so I should have a few messages. Yeah, I need to find some wires.
Let's fix that ship up. Nice work.
That's just talking about the rail gate. That's fine. What's that one I just saw? Oh, it's just a window. It's just my ship outside. $19 I can start buying my helmet, okay. Extra bit of oxygen. 100 seconds, not bad, not bad at all. And we need a new ship. 19 million, 14, 9. I might try this 9 and see how quickly I can just do a single salvage run on it. Get in there, pull the nacelles off, get the engine out. Alright, she's not pressurized. Excellent start. Nacelles seem to be the internal variety. That's all good.
Account credit applied.
Where's the way in? There's the way in. Plenty of stuff in here. Pull the door off. First things first, let's get this oh wait, I know there's a button on the front, I forget to press, isn't there? Should disconnect this. Has that disconnected the thruster, do you think? The thruster's the next bit I want. Alright.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Lost the ship. There we go. That's definitely disconnected.
Helmet damage detected.
Alright, I think I saw a suit patch kit.
Trauma. I'm following good helmet maintenance practices.
I got lucky there.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Suit patch kit. Where's the engine? Where's the reactor gone? We can get the thruster for once.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
O2 canister. Just being blind. Fuel tank, nacelles, nacelles. Very strange. Don't know if some fuel tanks hiding around in here. Alright, as we're doing a speed one. I do something cheeky with the insides here.
Processor deposit accepted.
All these things are worth a good chunk of cash. Need to be able to free the bottom bit off. I'm not putting as much cash as I was hoping, I will admit.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage accepted. Credits applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Get these nacelles off there, the big bucks for this rest of this mission. Alright, that was a waste of a tether. Where have I failed to cut to get this off? Okay, looks like we have to cut into this side bit.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
If we just burn the whole thing off. Right, that gets me in.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
That a switch.
Applying credit to account.
Okay, this is a live fuel feed. We haven't had one of those yet. Alright, where's the thing for the nacelle? Here we go. Should be another one at the bottom.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
These double seats worth.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Smash that up, didn't it?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I always remember once there was it's like a cargo version of this,
Salvage registered.
and I cut off the entire floor and just dropped the entire floor down there. Oh yeah, I sacrificed the cargo, but
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
why did you not let me pick you up? Weird.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Yeah, it's still been fairly productive. It's just obviously whatever that seat I just threw off into the ether finally got down there.
Secured. Credits awarded.
Right.
Valuable object
Other nacelle time.
credits deposited.
Got about 5 minutes left in this ship, Cutter. Don't bite off more
There'll be the
Weaver out.
How did you get in there? Alright, okay.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Let's get the stuff out the office first.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
All this electrical is the quickest way to make profit. Sorry, Mr. Thing.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Sometimes some of the smaller stuff is worth the most. Like these atmosphere regulators, small bits of kit, worth 150,000. Metal doors, tiny,
Account credited.
25k.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I've lost the ability to pick stuff up. Um,
Warning.
I'm gonna die because I've lost my F menu. My suit's been damaged such a way. Well, this is going to be bad. Well, not much you can do when the game bugs out, is there? Apart from just watch yourself suffocate. Yeah, that's right. Just reach out. Oh, of course. Asphyxiation is slow.
Injury detected. This incident may be recorded for training and quality purposes.
Yep. You have the ability to F this now. No, I've lost the key for that. I'll have to wait for the mission to end to see what happens after that. How much you can make? It's a bit late now, just throwing the whole thing into the furnace.
Salvage
125k there. 5 million, 3 million left. That was my plan, just to get that done. Now pick something a bit bigger, I think. Although if my F menu's still bugged out,
Shipbreaker.
I might switch to something else.
Complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
A few links tokens. Let's upgrade that. Get the full sensor thing going. Start the shift. And we'll pick a new one up. That looks cool. Is Link's an acronym? No. There you go, I've got my F menu back. Okay. Step 1, pay for today.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
How are these attached? Externally or internally? They are fueled. Okay.
Salvage deposit registered.
No, the tutorial has not mentioned this, has it? Fuel clamp, fuel clamp, fuel clamp. It's all fuelant, fuel control, fuel control, fuel control. It all comes into here. Is there a purge button anywhere nearby? You think there'd be a safe way to purge this system, wouldn't you? Or am I just going to have to disconnect the entire thing and send it all down at once? Oh! Well, that was dumb, wasn't it? Thankfully, it wasn't that much of the overall cost. That's all the nacelles toasted.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, so I successfully separated the ship from its valuables. Alright, let's cycle this airlock and get inside.
Credits transferred.
Unpowered. And of course... Yeah. Well, I guess it's going to be blowing part of the ship up. Okay, another part of the ship up.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Now this thing here seems to be disconnected.
Airlock pressurizing.
Yeah, we didn't need those nacelles. That's pressurized as well.
Pressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
Alright. Oh, no need for you anymore. Hey. Can I fit through that gap, or do I have to pull the chair out first? Come on, let me out, let me out. Go for the furnace. You're about as much as my thing can carry. Get through that, right. Having blown up a good chunk of the ship. Let's get some of this good salvage on. Yeah.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
To be able to stand here and pull huge sections of the ship out. Just great. It gives you a bit more room not to smash itself in the face.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, let's get this thing out.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
But no, still can't eat the food packs. So hungry. Don't feed me here. You seem like I eat. Taking these bits apart is good.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Get back in there. Alright. Off. Some more airlock things. Let's do a couple thousand.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Several airlocks here as well. They could be worth a good amount of cash.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
We'll get for a post, so I never actually looked. Let's put these out so I can move them easier. Personal terminal. That's the type of thing that makes big cash. Or next to nothing. Yeah.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Let's have a look inside here. Let's crack it. So waiting for some wire, aren't they?
Oxygen reserves are low.
Any oxygen reserves knocking around? No, just an atmosphere regulator. Probably in the other part of the ship I've not got to yet.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I know it takes a while to asphyxiate.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, we've still got these things here. We have actually cleared a bit of this stuff. That's nice. That'll make it nice, easy access to the hull. So if they do a Hardspace 2, they've got to do like multiplayer. This as multiplayer would be amazing.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. Weaver out.
Alright, let's see if we can clear one of these things. Ah no, it's inside the hull, of course it is.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
This is double airlock. I knew what I was doing. It's okay, you big worry what?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
You didn't burn yourself that badly.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
But you just got to level 1. That shows you how much is in here. Or just distributor. But after that. Knowingly, I've seen wires knocking around before, but not actually want them. Nowhere to be seen.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
Alright, it's got a little bit left holding us together. Oh, that blew the airlock up. Oh. There's a lot of airlocks all connected together. Yeah, if I got paid by the Onoki shuttle, I'd be rich, man. Alright, so this switch scrap, no choice. I didn't even know what part of that was still like attached to the other itself.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Getting an airlock in at this stage is quite good. It's obviously a bigger chunk.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Well, it still feels like it's been a good day.
Till the end of the line, Cutter. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Credits deposited.
As far as I know, you don't actually do any work.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, so what's in here then? Oh, I've got 30 seconds to get you out. Or I'll just do you tomorrow. A surgeon simulator. It's one of those that in hindsight, it's a why did no one think of this sooner style game, isn't it?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Wink. Nice 5 million.
New certification level attained.
I'm a red seal. Very close to losing my ability to get a 5-star one on this though. Just kind of those things. Alright.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Yeah, that one ain't going my wall. Hazard level 6, class 2 reactors. See, great card. Perfect answer. Hazard level 6 we just reached. Alright, red seal accredited.
Good news, Cutter. You've earned clearance to the next hazard level. This means you'll be getting Class 2 reactors now. Gnarly things. We'll start training when you're ready, and I'll walk you through 'em.
Oh, they're not so bad. You seen one reactor, you seen them all, I think.
This ain't really that simple.
Yeah, I got a tip for you there, newbie. Don't blow it up.
Cutter, like I said, let me know when you're ready to start training.
Don't take too long.
Yeah, I'm going to finish this thing off because I've still got a good amount of cash I can pull off this. There's at least 2 more more airlocks I can salvage. And I think this is all for the furnace now, isn't it? Did I get that thing out? Is the next question. Before I throw it into the furnace. Yep, but there is that. I mean, must pull that ladder out as well while we're here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Can't be bothered. Where's the closest furnace? There you go. Alright, this is still an airlock, so we can get this out.
Applying credit.
It should be a bit harder for me to blow this ship up now. I'm assuming its reactor's still around somewhere. Oh, look at all that rubbish.
Transferring credit.
Oh no, I destroyed another light. That's another airlock. Now we should be able to find some way into the hull. Get these things out.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
That's a light panel, so I need to cut into this thing here. I'm going to try and burn it away. Oh, it's all nanocardium. Okay. How do you get into this with the nacelles then? There's a little bit of aluminium up here. That looks like a door that's valuable. Hmm. Got the ability to cut that, I'm not entirely sure. Right, what's all this for? That solution for the processor. Now we got to figure out the reactor housing. Keep moving forward, this rubbish. Alright, yeah. That's probably it. Inside there's probably something a button I could press. Okay, next trick. Getting into this thing. She's probably pressurized. It is pressurized. Oh, discard. Ah.
Processing valuable object. Credit awarded.
Okay, you ready for a bit of an explosion?
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
I have to say, it's one way to get the thruster out though, isn't it? Oh, there's the airlock. Oh well. Yeah, might have still got me 800,000 credits. And now we can get to the reactor, which should be fairly easy to cut free. Take the warning, go on then. Right. What's holding this together then? Now, excellent. Right, that's not good. I'm being pulled into the thing. Mine, I've got a loose reactor. Where's my reactor gone? Oh, that was a bit nasty. Nearly got dragged to the heater. Alright, this is all for the processor. Come on, in you go. This is aluminium furnace. This is all for the processor, so it looks like I need to chop this up a little bit more.
Cutter, don't forget that your equipment durability doesn't take care of itself.
Alright, alright.
Acting up on you. Best practice is to patch it up in the half. Your tools
Yeah.
are working for you, not the other way around.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
See them starting to fail on me now. The cutter's nowhere near it. It's got less of a cool ability. I did love it when you cut that last little bit and everything just starts floating off. Holding you together. Ow, face. Possibly it's airlock.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Alright, alright. Repair your stuff. Don't die of suffocation, yeah.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Yeah. I'm not going back into the hub yet. Alright, well, what's that thing I was working on? That's for the furnace.
Tether supplies are low.
I got it, I got it. You're free now.
Accepted. Credits assigned. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
All right. You got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter, before they turn the lights out on you. Weaver out.
Alright, there's the airlock, where's the inside bit? There we go.
Processing valuable objects.
Yeah, see you later, Discord.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Oh, inside there was apparently still Right. Aim for this is that. Get this airlock in.
Salvage deposit secured.
Where's that door bit gone? I think this is all for the furnace now, isn't it? Oh no, there's a metric ton of stuff in here. That's why I can't get out through there. Oh, that's gone.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Large. Yeah, there goes the computer kernel. And I wish I hadn't shot that one off into space.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Yeah, out of the hole. Oh Oh, my life isn't worth a storage bin. Alright. Let's see what these battery packs are worth. What are you worth now?
Caution. No tethers.
Oh, if that can't shift that, there's nothing else I can do.
This is your 1-minute warning, Cutter. Bring it home.
Please revisit your training. Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright.
Raw material deposited.
Yeah, well, what's left of rubbish here isn't worth me salvaging again. Yeah, it's only 3 million. Let's do this training. Let's have a crack at a class 3. Hey, a class 2 reactor.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Be nice to be able to get rid of the cutting tool rental. That's like the biggest drain. Alright. 68 links tokens. Should be able to. Let's get a boost. Right, stronger grapple, always good. Let's get in there and do some damage to this training mission then.
All right, Cutter. Time to extract your first Class 2 reactor. This one's not quite as simple.
Just pull it and barge it, right? Pretty straightforward.
Well, I'm sure head office would rather the reactor was in one piece. Pulling this beast without proper prep is a sure way to print yourself a receipt for a new spare.
Sure, prep. But you're on the clock, don't forget.
As I was saying, like any reactor, it'll melt down soon as it's disconnected from its housing. And these Class 2s will melt down mighty quick unless you do two things first. First, release the connection to the thrusters. Second, remove the coolant from the ship's Environmental Control Unit, or ECU.
Or just cut a hole, pull it, and barge it.
Just make sure you clear an extraction route before doing anything, Cutter. Soon as you release the thrusters and mess with the ECU coolant, that reactor will enter a controlled meltdown. Oh, and if you're having trouble finding everything, try using the systems mode of your scanner.
Oh, it's not letting me drain. Oh, it's not connected to the wall. Okay. That's going to make life harder. guess who's gonna have to breach this ship right away? Right. The actual destruction there was minimal. And now we've easily emptied out this entire section, that's good. Alright, first thing I need to do is actually get back inside the ship, I guess. Alright. Check the thruster. Go through this bit. Try not to blow all the nacelles this time. Oh, I'm on the wrong side completely. Again, I'm not being charged oxygen for this. Now.
Airlock depressurizing.
Will the airlock just stay open now that I've... Yes. Excellent. Okay. This is the ECU. Got to release this somehow. What do you think? Do you think burning this out is going to blow the whole ship? It's coolant. Right. Oh, I didn't make myself a big enough hole, did I? Alright.
Reactor meltdown detected. Urgent action required.
Warning. Cutting tool overload.
Come on, give me a hole. Give me a hole I can fit this thing through. It's not melting down too quickly. I can do this. That did not help.
Electrical damage. Note that excess electrical damage has been found to negatively impact long-term job satisfaction.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
Okay, that was the outer shell of the reactor. How much rads I'm picking up right about now? All of them, apparently.
Rest mode. Your daily performance feedback will be available shortly in the Links assessment portal.
Hopefully I can get back before the reactor explodes. Okay, where did I lose that reactor? Ooh.
Well done, Cutter.
Ooh.
Continue to impress. Now we just gotta work on improving the time. All right. We're done with training. We'll leave you be now. Great work today, Cutter.
Ooh.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right. This is disconnected and slightly leaking fuel. This means I should now be able to go to the back, cut off the thruster cap, take the thruster out, and get all that lovely, lovely stuff out. Alright, and the thrusters of course wedged in there. Oh well. Next question, do I really want to go back into the obviously radioactive remains?
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Raw material accepted.
Getting better though. I mean, it didn't melt the entire reactor down, that's an improvement. Oh, that bit's still attached. It's hard to tell when everything's shattered.
Credits transferred.
Right. Current plan is try and separate this bit out. I'm expecting this to blow. Can I actually get in here? Is this open? No, this is open, so this shouldn't blow when I cut it. The operative word there is shouldn't. I'm working back to front on this. Now there should be 2 more bolts here. And then the airlock should pop free. That should do. Where do I leave the important part? There we go. Kind of hard to tell which is the airlock amongst all the normal debris.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Suppose the next trick. Seeing the coolant's gone, I should burn that out. Nothing caught fire. I need to be able to get this out of somewhere that's about the same size as it. There's gonna have to be some destruction, isn't there?
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
dip its way down.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, once you start making mistakes in this, it gets a very difficult environment to work in. Alright. Burn this panel out.
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention. Valuable object.
22,000 salvage destroyed. Hopefully to get a very, very valuable piece of salvage in. I think the rest of this here is to the salvage yard once I cut it free. I think that was the last holding it in. Furnace powered UB.
Material accepted.
Alright, next job. Try and secure this. Take these nice nails off. There's a fuel clamp there.
Material deposited.
And there's that switch. Right, that should have flushed everything.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
So, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Perfect. That's that's 4 nacelles I can get my hands on now. Which each one of those things worth then?
Salvage secured. Credit
200,000 credits. I mean, the big ticket items are all gone now, yeah, the reactor, stuff like that, but these are still well worth it. Get all of these out before this, and then it'll just be the fuel tank.
salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Oh, God, my oxygen's very low. And I've got a slight crack in my suit. I've got some other corporation's music.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oh, that was just bad timing. Which one of these was I trying to free out? Worth a tether to make sure they get down there safe. Alright.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I forgot the next best thing to take out. That could have been worse. At least gets me access to a good amount of stuff I can pull out. Let's actually get in here and take this. This is only held together by 2 poles. That one there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
What was I? Yep, just taking all the good stuff out of here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage goal reached.
Excellent. Is this worth anything left?
Transferring credits.
Put that into the furnace. Put this into there. Looking good. Next issue.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
See a regulator. Lovely.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage accepted.
Taking the door off. Idiot. Oh well, we're gonna get in there now. Taking the flipping door apart. We're doing it to both of these, or is that just offline?
Airlock pressurizing.
Hi there.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Looking like you got about a minute left, sir. 1 minute remaining.
Note that prolonged exposure to high temperatures can lead to employee burnout. Airlock depressurizing.
Not even sure when that component's open. $27, just enough time to earn another K or so.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It's a min now. Yeah,
Salvage deposited.
not bad at all. Just ignore the long list of stuff that got destroyed in the giant explosion. Didn't include the airlock consoles, which got me $1 million. 4 million for the Class 2 reactor. 800,000 for the nacelles. 300,000 for the war terminals. Nearly 9 million is a good day. I'll just have to see what's left on it. See if it's worth going back in or grabbing another hazard sick too.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Alright. Okay. It's everywhere. What's this? Probably a legal letter I got on my thing. Alright, so getting worried about our union thing. That's the environmental control system. Talking about just here, talking about the history, Class 2 reactor. See, now I'm getting to the point where I don't have room for all the stickers. More range, more range. Better cooldown, more durability. Better range, better tether lifetime. Increased range and durability. Here we go, audio resynth. I forgot that was a thing. Alright. Apparently it's still fair chunk of value in that, so let's have another go. Probably these cargo pods that I still have no idea how to get off. Right. Oh, was that a thruster? So it's now just scrap. That's incredibly sad.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Random door. Most of this is for the processor. Let's get it moving. That's a good little payday on its own. Right, before I do anything else insane, let's cut this thing out in the safest way possible. I just went the fuel. I'm not entirely sure what I just did then. All I know is it wasn't the safest way possible. Alright. And there that goes. 170 credits, fuel pipes worth 4,400,000.
Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the master jack.
I think I've got a bit more time with the fuel. At least I blew that up, like, early on. At least I know this isn't. Alright, that makes it a little bit neater. Oh, go on then, I'll have a quick look in here, see if there's any fuel in here. No, okay, we'll go get some fuel, probably some more tethers. Yeah, just waste a few minutes of my life.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Not moving that into place. Haven't got this amplifier yet. Send that down. Let's have another go at figuring out how to get to these things.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay. None of these gives me access to the crawl space, do they? Oh well. That's your own way into the crawl space. Be like that, eh, game? I've blown up enough this ship, I don't care about the rest of it. Like all these airlocks. Kilo power cell is probably one of the most valuable things in the ship.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Valuable object accepted for processing.
My cutter. You can tell it's starting to get a little bit twitchy, can't you? Of course, link's made, it should last forever. Removed. Overall, on this side, I should be able to see the other side of this one. Okay, maybe it's this thing holding this in. Process seems to be falling apart a lot quicker now. My whole suit seems to be falling apart a lot quicker. Alright. Here we go. We've reached that moving point now. Do the cutting and then you make the cash.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
That's the other one gone.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Ooh, just broken. Broken time.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Put that off into the furnace. No.
Valuable component lost. Please be more careful. Processing object. Applying credits to account.
You have each for just one. I'm just going to cancel those because I just realised I want to try and. It still says above cut grade.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes.
I wonder if I was to go like that and just dump it into the base. Will I get more for that than I would for anything else? Oh, that's been disconnected apparently. Pull that bit back. Where's the other shipping crate? No point in not collecting that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, shipping crate's still worth a fair chunk.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alright, we've got another.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I love like games like this. It's like no two people do this the same. Any closer to being inside that.
Credits deposited.
This is all for the furnace, but I think it's all well connected together. different noise, isn't it? It's a bit worrying one.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
How much of this getting out in a minute, do you think?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
What's left is not worth putting back for another day.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Shit's almost done in the middle, Cutter. 1 minute left.
Applying credit to account. Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Valuable object accepted for processing.
That's a sneaky $250,000 then. Yeah, I got a few good ones in there at the high end. Pulled 6k up million off it. Got myself rank 11.
Awarded. License upgraded.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks explodey. Medium javelin tanker with class 2 reactor.
Listen up, guys. I got something you'll all like.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I went ahead and got you all clearance to use something that'll make you 10 times more efficient. Easy. 20 times. You ready? Demolition charges. Spark free. These'll cut through damn near anything.
Wait. Spark-free demo charges?
That sounds pretty cool, Mr. Rhodes. Thank you.
No way. Not a chance. Damn things aren't new. Hell, I've been vaporized by those stupid things plenty of times.
Curazon, you're
Spark-free. Things spark so much you could put one on a birthday cake.
Curazon. That's it.
Come on now, Hal.
I'm revoking your privileges for external communications.
You... What?
Yeah. No comms outside the station network. No more calls to Mars. All of you need to understand something. I represent the company, and you show me respect. Got it?
Hal, let's you and I sit down and talk about this.
That's all for now. Best get to work.
He's a lovely man, isn't he? I've only got a few links. I'm more here to repair everything. Oh, that's everything I got. There we go, back up to 100%. Let's see what we got. Do you have any heavy cargo? Another one of those. Still one of those. Ooh, worth 20 million. Class 2 reactor and thruster 2. Acid 6. Why is that a acid 6? I can't avoid this. Let's get in there and do something. Might need tethers.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Have a nice day. Welcome to Venditron 9000. Have a nice day.
Alright. As we found out last time, these things are worth a fair chunk and are actually quite easy to separate. Alright. Oh, it should just be a matter now of. My tether's not strong enough to pull the whole ship. Yeah, ion rings worth a fair chunk of cash. Fuel tanks. Still not figured out the trick of getting these things off. What do you think? Give it a go? Whoa. That was because I was hitting the wrong part of that. I need to get snip in here. That's still connected somehow? Large review. There we go, just sometimes need a little bit extra freeing. So that's 2 fuel tanks freed and I've not even exploded once. Virtual verifying. Boom. Excellent. I think that's this thing a lot simpler. Let's chop this off. Need to find the airlock.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
There we go. Let's get in here, inventor. Okay, this time we're not going to make the same mistake, are we? We're going to cut a nice way out for this fairly dangerous reactor. So the first thing we're going to do is disconnect this thing. Excellent. When the ship explodes, it doesn't come with it. Sorry, when we performed a controlled removal of the reactor. Alright, let's get a load of this into the processor.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Let's get this thruster class 2 out of the way.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Why are you not moving? What's holding you in place? There. There we go.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder.
I'm a little bit worried about how much that's bashing into that now. So I think it's time to get in here and pull that coolant. I Should have got some oxygen. I wonder what the beeping was. There's some more tethers while I'm here. Alright. Why are you not down there? Okay. The whole thing is twisted in the dark. Not great. Alright, let's get out of here and get that thing. That's okay. 5 minutes is plenty of time to not die. Let's actually focus on the reactor.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Raw material
There we go. 4 million for that reactor. Looks like I've already burned out the airlock in there, so that's not worth anything. Anything else in here worth any cash? If I smashed that up, I also smashed up the coolant thing inside. No, the ECU is still attacked.
salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, if the ECU is gonna come out. Got it free first, haven't I?
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention.
What's this? Where did we get this environmental control unit? Oh, it's salvaged off a ship. Oh, why is it so dented? No, you know, shipbreakers.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Sure, when that.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Actually gonna get down there? Alright. I think that's been accepted. Also, what am I supposed to do to my biscuits? Feel like it's been a very successful shift, this one. Apart from that airlock getting smashed up. $10 million, that's a record for me. Lovely up. 41 links tokens.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, folks. This is a private channel. Dee Dee, you alright?
No, I'm not. Taking away my comm privileges? Family's probably worried as hell about me now.
I'm working on that, Dee Dee. I'll get your comms back.
Wait, whoa. Is he actually allowed to do that?
He is. Didn't think he would. But he is.
Does he outrank you?
It's complicated, Lou.
Still think he'll be gone in a week, Dee Dee?
If he isn't, I'm gonna float over there and kick him straight out of the airlock.
Nice. If I get my hands on him, ooh.
All right, hold up now. Let's not get all fire and brimstone. We can still sort this out. Now, why don't we all just call it a day? Get some shut-eye, and we'll hit this up tomorrow, all right? Weaver out.
I think it was supposed to be come privileges to Mars off station.
Period is now over. Have a great day.
Alright. Looking through this now. Oh, look at that mess I left this in. Alright. Is this still... Yeah, so parts of this is still pressurized. This will be where the big bucks come from this time.
Pressurizing.
That's the nice, safe way of doing that. Slowly but surely break the ship apart. Alright, the command area is still pressurized. So it just depressurized, didn't seem to do much damage. Which is a good thing, obviously. Communist Martians? Who would have thought of such a thing? I haven't made any money yet this shift. That's because I haven't.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I want to get some more terror strength.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Get that moving along as tethers last.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Bring the cash in now. Some bits you cut, some bits you make the cash. Here we go. Of course, this is attached to, but if it's nacelles, this is cash. But how much that is moving. Alright, what did I just free from this? Oh, these things. You're for the processor. Why is one of these iron rings still knocking around?
Object processed. Transferring credits.
What are you attached to? Oh, you've still got that 1 point, that's why. Right, bye.
Tether levels are low.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
I'll rank up on 3 at least.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Let's do a full stock up.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Right, next job. I'm gonna crack this bit. Oh, sorry to make facts.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Let's try and get at least one airlock out of this today. With an inanimate carbon involved.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Oh, still now console in there. Oops.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, hopefully that'll make it down.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Oh, it's worth the detour.
Secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
All right, Cutter. You got about 5 minutes to fill your boots. 5 minutes left. Weaver out.
Applying credits to account.
Let's think together then. Hopes and a prayer, possibly. This thing is the most valuable thing to take apart now. I'll take the stats of the rocket Nazi, whatever that was. Say goodbye to you. That then gets me great access to all the goodies inside that.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Someone hide their bottle in this underpass thing here.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Obviously we're being salvaged, drunkards.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, destroyed a world terminal. I hit the wrong button.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
The atmosphere regulator.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Right, minute and a half left. Can we get this into the furnace, do you think?
One minute left, Cutter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it and bring it to the table.
Still being held together, isn't it? Yeah, well, we got level 4 on that. Looking at the time, it's been my last shift, I think. I think I'm rip another shift apart in decent time. I've got a couple of things I need to do. But thanks for watching. I might do a few odd videos of this. Don't know. It's been nice to have a couple of days just to myself, just a game like this.
Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
But I'll end the stream.